In what area has social media caused a great disruption? I would say that it has caused a huge disruption in our corporate culture and corporate communications in many ways. First, though, I want to show you how it's done. Who am I? Well, you wouldn't know, would you? Anonymity is the method by which our corporate culture has changed, and it has been forced upon many corporations just by the people rising up and having their say, because as we learned through our readings this week, they're going to. They're going to talk. There will be conversations. And corporations kind of have to get out of their tight-fisted control of the situation. So, this has been personal in a way. I have watched it in the comments that people would leave on the website for the media company I worked for. Anonymity both left tips for us as journalists and left some pretty nasty comments. But more specifically, there have been a couple of blogs that I've been paying attention to, one sanctioned by the company and one not. And here's the company's take on a blog
Most of the tools
called the Ganatoid. As you can see, a cute little guy up there and some news. Okay, and this is put out by the company. And it's good news, sure. An analyst ranks the company the tops of 5 about publishing companies. But you can see last updated October 4th, and that was no doubt last year. You can go to various things that give you information and advertising, but it's not a lot of what your average person would really want to know, especially not somebody who works there. And here's another take on the same subject. And here's the real information. You'd never know by reading the company blog that layoffs were going on throughout that time. In fact, it wasn't even updated to this time. But all of us working there would go on this blog to find out what was really happening in the company. Now, this is done by someone who used to work at this company and has tried to make a go of money-wise of this. I don't know if he's actually managed to do it, but several of us, many of us have tried to help because this is the way to find out. In fact, he just had a spreadsheet that listed layoffs in our various companies with numbers, which again you would see no mention of whatsoever. And I'm not saying that I think that the company website is likely to disclose complete truth, but there was absolutely nothing about layoffs, and it was odd. So in a way, we are back to the campfire. Hopefully, we're not turning back into Neanderthals, but we are having a forum to discuss things, to tell each other things that we probably wouldn't have known. And until the time when we're able to organize, thank you for that beautiful photo from Norma Ray, and become unionized in additional fields, I guess we can continue to have the net to communicate.